Hello, this is Wesley with Club Carley, and today I'm going to do a demonstration video on how to disassemble and reassemble the oil and vinegar dispensers from Club Carley. Very easy. You'd want to do this when you're going to go clean it or changing your oil or vinegar flavors or something like that. Just remove the body from the bottle, pull your tube out. There's a silicone O-ring in here. When you go to pull this out of the groove, be gentle with it. You don't want to use a sharp instrument or anything like that might nick or cut it, because then it won't work right at all. Go ahead and take the lid off the measuring cup. And at this point, you could just put this in the top rack of your dishwasher and wash it. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to continue to go ahead and take it apart, because that is what I do around here. So take the measuring cup off. Now on your silicone buttons, just kind of put your finger in there and just pull up on an edge and just peel it out. They are only made of silicone, so don't use any sharp instruments or anything like that to pull it out. Just pull it out like that, really easy. And that's all the pieces there are to the dispenser. That's a really easy, simple, quick to clean. And so reassembly is pretty much just the opposite of taking it apart. I take the body, and on the buttons, on the buttons there's a lip that goes all the way around, and it fits in this groove here. You can only put the buttons in one way. You can't put them in backwards or anything like that. I like starting at the top. Just put the lip in the groove and just take your thumbs and just kind of work it around, and it's really easy. Just check to make sure there's no gaps anywhere, because if it is, then it's not seated properly and it won't work. Do the same thing on the other side. Just put it in the groove, kind of just work it around. Really easy, really quick. Again, check to make sure there's no gaps in there. Take your measuring cup, just screw it on, and only do it finger tight. Don't make it really tight, because you could possibly crack it. Now on the lid, there's a divot right here on the top that fits on the top of the shaft here in the measuring cup. So just put it on there, kind of clicks into position like that. Then you can take your tube, and there's a guide right here, so just stick your tube through the guide, and when it gets to the shaft in the measuring cup up here, you only need to put it in about 1/4 of an inch. There's no reason to shove it all the way up in there. I said about 1/4 of an inch is all you need. And take your O-ring, and you'll see there's a groove in here, so just take your O-ring, seat it in the groove. You want to make sure it's seated all the way, because if it isn't, it'll fall out when you're trying to put the body back onto the bottle after you fill your bottle up. Just go like that. So at this point, you'd go ahead and fill your bottle up. So let's do that with some water, just to show you how easy it is to have it work after you take it apart and put it back together. Just put your body on there flat, and just screw it on. And you don't want to, again, you don't want to make this really tight. There's no reason for it. That's what the silicone O-ring is for. And you just slowly squeeze your buttons, and that's it. Now I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate something more. There we go. I'm going to push the buttons really far in, and it should pop back out. If they don't, I'm going to try to get this so it won't. It's not working. You could just kind of push on the top of it or push on the bottom of it, and it'll pop out. If for some reason it doesn't, just peel the button up, push the button back out, and just put the button back on there like we did a little while ago, and you'll be ready to go. Again, we thank you for taking the time to watch this video. You're also probably a customer of ours, and we really appreciate you. Thank you.